just 1-9 here after the break.
Dan Jemerrio, the head coach for the Charge, and not a surprise, Taco Fall won the tip. Charge in their traveling white uniforms. And Tremont Waters hit the deck hard looking for that steal. Slow to get up.
Reunion today for Tremont and Taco. They spent time with the main then Red Claws for 2 seasons in 2019 and 2020.
Taco, a few games with the Boston Celtics. R.J. Nembhard Jr. with the first points of the game.
Yeah, career high 33 for him last time out on Saturday in that 119-102 loss to Raptors 905. Watch out for Nembhard here tonight.
It's a big games against the Herd. That shot is a bit long. And here come the Charge. A nice little couple of home games here for the Herd. Be playing again on Saturday night. Rajon Tucker working that right rail. Too strong on that one. Slow start here for the Herd in the first couple of moments.
Charge, this will be the final one of a 4-game road trip over the last 11 days for Cleveland.
See Taco Fall trying to post up inside against Gabriel. When you knocked it away for a moment. Now they'll kick it back out to the top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock as Ballack knocks down the three-pointer.
That's where Taco's so valuable inside. He'll draw so much attention that it leads to a lot of kickouts and open shots from the outside.
Gabriel deciding not to challenge Taco at the rim that time, just a pull-up jumper. Speaking of pull-up jumpers, that's Tremont Waters. Big smile after that long-distance 3-ball.
It's been a struggle for Tremont from the outside here as of late. He only went for 17, had 7 assists on Sunday, but he's noticeably been frustrated with his shot from the outside.
Yeah, scoring has been down the last few games. Single digits was held scoreless a few games ago as Scott knocks down the corner jumper. But Waters certainly one of the leaders on this team. Opportunity to play with a couple different teams recently in the NBA.
Yeah, Tremont, the 51st selection, if you go back to the 2019 draft. Kind of cool seeing him and Taco catch up prior to this one.
Fall working against Javin DeLaurier, and Taco wins that battle. As I mentioned, this is the 3rd meeting between these two teams. It's the first time we've seen Taco fall this season. And Taco came through a couple years ago to Oshkosh Arena. The Herd were a little bit of a smaller team that season, but they were very physical with Taco. They work it inside to Fall, and they'll say jump ball there.
Quarter in that win over College Park on Sunday. And then the Herd, they know this familiar foe in the Charge. They faced off twice here this season. The Herd winning by a combined 5 points. So they've been tight in the 2 wins.
Scott battling against DeLaurier. That went off the side of the basket. Here's Jalen Bland. In and out.
Hey, you saw the Herd in transition there. Look for them to take advantage on Cleveland misses with Taco on the fall and get up the floor before the 7'6" big fella can get back defensively.
Waters with the steal. Will push. Kick to the corner. Bland thought about it. Good defensive transition by the Charge. Here's Tucker long on that one, but DeLaurier offensive rebound. Bland gets a good look at it, had a wide open look, but misses. Seven-point lead for the Charge. Ballack to the corner. Scott will bring it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Nembhard. Working off a screen. Shot on the way, and that is off the mark. Rebound Tucker. Rajon coming off that 16 rebound performance, a career high for him, as Wenyon Gabriel is short on the 3. Drop off to Gabriel, who finishes this time. Got by Recycling.com. 5-point lead for the visiting Cleveland Charge. Coming out of the timeout, a turnover by Cleveland, and Waters takes to the basket, drops off to Delorier for the flush.
Yeah, live ball turnover for the Charge. Easy bucket inside. Good find by Tremont Waters on the break.
Yeah, look at the stats in those first few minutes. The Herd not shooting very well. And you have to think that the presence of Taco Fall certainly has something to do with that. Fall not on the court coming out of this timeout. Scott working with a little spin move on the block, misses a shot. Release to Gabriel, who touched it last. Say it went up. One more look at it.
Eustace got a finger on it there. Don't know if right at the end Gabriel might have got his right mitt on it.
The officials get together and make the decision. Our officiating crew tonight, Danica Mosher, Jeff
Coach
Wooten, and Caitlin Bunger.
I think Coach Allen would agree. Probably a little too early to pull the challenge trigger there.
Players want to use it all the time, don't they?
Yes, they do.
First few minutes of the first quarter. Might want to save that. Good rebound inside by Delorier, but misses the follow-up. Ballack comes away with it. Scott, top of the key, thought about that three. Good defense as Delorier didn't bite on the fake. With that roster, all the moves by the NBA and the G League and trying to fill all the rosters.
Good luck keeping track.
Yeah, Gilmore was able to take advantage of it. A guy like Terry Larrier. Big shots, 42-point game, a game-winning shot that you talked about. Delorier took some contact, misses the shot. Here come the Charge. Inside, alley-oop, and the finish by Sheldon Mack. Mack, very familiar with Cleveland Charge fans. Third season with the Charge as Jemerrio Jones scores an early two.
Oh, just sneaky on the baseline was Jemerrio, sitting, and then making himself available. Nice bucket, nice look.
Jemerrio struggled a little bit offensively, but certainly what he brings around coming off a 10-point game.
I was wondering if that might have been a little late on the lob up, but Max saying, no problem. I got it. I'll handle this.
Sheldon averaging about 14 points a game. Bland off the dribble, nothing but net.
Be nice to get him going tonight if you're Coach Allen. Off the bench, a little firepower from the outside.
Here's Newman, speaking of firepower. Malik Newman averaging close to 18 points a game. One of those players that had an NBA call-up. Jabari Narcissus with his first points of the game, just coming off the bench. Narcissus, another recent addition to this Herd roster. Nemar starting to heat up.
Yeah, watch out. Set at 33 points, career high on Saturday. And he's been good here early.
It'll be an interesting matchup with Narcissus and Taco Fall. Narcissus, one of the stronger post players for the Herd. It certainly doesn't match the height. Nobody
Correct.
does.
Correct. Nobody.
Mr. Fall. Newman. Right rail gets cut off. Kept alive, and Jones comes away with a rebound. JJ. Cut off, lost the handle. And back the other way. An easy two for the Charge. Not a good couple of possessions there.
Mac had Taco following, thought maybe he would give it up. He didn't. Pays off.
6-point lead for the Charge. 3:30 to go in this first quarter. Loose ball. Narcissus had it for a second. And now Cleveland has it. Inside to Taco Fall. Poked away.
Beautiful help by Jalen LeCue.
Larrier saves that one from going out of bounds. A little fadeaway jumper at the free throw line. Quite sure that's the shot they were looking for. Now Nemard buries the three and chasing it from the field once again. But what's new with the Wisconsin Herd?
Yeah,
Stick around. Fourth quarter is always a thrilling one.
That's been the common theme. Just sluggish from the floor to start. 6 for 21. You mentioned the 4 impint threes. Just 1 for 10 from the outside to start.
Jalen LeCue, and we're going to count that here.
And I think Taco got a piece of this one after it had gone off the backboard. Yep, right there at the very end. Good call by the officiating crew.
Get it on the way up, you're okay, but it's that backboard. No good. Now LeCue. Ball doing a great job getting back defensively in that transition. That makes a big difference for that Cleveland team. JJ knocks down a 3-ball. Did I just say JJ knocked down a 3-ball?
Oh, JJ from the outside.
It's been a tough go for Jemerrio from that 3-point line this season, but good to see him knock down that one. Jones comes down on the double team. Gilmore also triple teamed Paul, and they couldn't stop him.
First 3-point attempt, first make for Jemerrio since coming out of the showcase in the break.
Gilmore, little fade away. So Michael Gilmore off to a nice start off the bench. 4-point lead. Missed shot, and that's LeCue with the rebound. He'll push. That's one way to beat the big guy, and he still got there for the block. My goodness, another block. Back inside, and now he'll be fouled as Mike. And the finish, and then gets the free throw for the traditional 3-point play, and the Herd have this back to a 1-point game. Well, it's a different ball game when you got a 7'6" guy in there. He grabs the rebound and then is fouled.
6 feet in front of the basket before anybody decided to pick him up.
Inside a minute to go. First quarter. Kick out. Mack misses the shot, but kept alive by Landers. Tipped it out to half court. Now Evans gets his own rebound. Extra opportunities here for the visitors. Mack trying to get around JJ, and Jones stole it. Now inside, drop off to Rajon Tucker.
Yeah, again, look for the Herd to take advantage on the fast break with Taco Fall in this ball game.
25-24, Herd up. First lead of the game.
Yeah, they're at
Wisconsin.
28% coming out of that timeout. They're up to 39% now, are the Herd.
That one poked away again. Another steal. Now LeCue one-on-one, and they got poked away. If he gets down there before them, it's certainly going to affect your shots.
Well, we saw it with those couple of blocks before Gilmore drew the foul.
Quality home furnishings, mattresses, and home decor. Learn more at steinhoffels.com. 27-24, Wisconsin leads Cleveland. Just underway here in the second quarter. Ted Stevaniak, BJ DeGroat with you tonight. And after a slow start, saw the Wisconsin Herd make some nice adjustments and get the lead by the end of the first quarter.
Now, speaking of adjustments, you see Cleveland come out in a zone to start the second quarter, and Tremont Waters beats it late in the shot clock.
Waters with 6 points to lead the Herd in scoring now. A couple of guys off the bench. Gilmore and Jones each had 5 points in that first quarter. Good contributions by those guys. Eustace buries the three-pointer.
Tough bucket by Eustace.
Josh Eustace averaging about 8 points a game for the Charge this season. Going to line up another three-pointer and knock it down. Well, that's a little too easy right now.
Yeah, transition bucket. Eustace, the trailer. Nobody picks them up. Wide open for the three.
been a tough start for this Cleveland team here in the restart of the regular season. Just 1-5 on the season, coming off a loss to the Raptors, 905, 119-102. A different story for the Wisconsin Herd. Coming off that nice win over College Park on Sunday, 117-107. Drop off to LeCue! Wow, what a drop by Waters, and LeCue with the finish.
Yeah, Tremont had something in mind. LeCue reached back and hammered it home.
Ballack is...
And some fireworks early in this one.
Ballack with the free throw. Ties it at 32 apiece. Wenyan Gabriel battling against Houston. That's some good defense by Houston. Held his ground. Long two off the mark and goes out of bounds. Seen some good games here by the Herd lately, but are you seeing a faster tempo tonight?
A little bit. And I think that's due to Taco Fall being in the ball game. I pay attention to that because I think that's part of the game plan tonight is get up the floor. And that has been kind of the MO across the league. Taco's in games, you got to find a way to get up the floor faster, not to allow him to set up in the middle.
So that last dunk by Javin DeLaurier, former Duke Blue Devil. Looking inside, they were trying to get it to Gabriel, but it was poked away, and now Waters whistle for the foul.
Some risky passes that don't need to be necessarily made.
Well, on that win on Sunday, they had 20 turnovers. A little bit higher than their season average. Still over 17 turnovers a game. Trying to reduce that a little bit. Inside to Larrier, count it! 6'7" forward out of UConn knocks it down. Good to see these free throws going down for the Herd. That's one of the things they struggled with earlier this season.
Up to 67.2% now on the year. We've seen that increase a few percentage points since the showcase.
Terrific move, the scooping layup by Nembhard. Waters kicks it out to Bland, guarded by Ballack. Bland creates some space, little step back and knockdown. Yeah, big shot by Jalen Bland.
He went and got that one himself, little dribble. Got Ballack off balance and then stepped back to knock it down.
Beat Ballack at his own game. On cue, hits the three-pointer.
Right back at you.
Ballack, quite the shooter for the Creighton Blue Jays the last 4 years. And speaking of great shooters, how about this guy out of LSU, Tremont Waters?
If you're playing the Creighton Bingo at home, mark that down for one. I can't believe it took you till the second quarter.
We tried to play it fair, right? Eustis with another three ball. And Eustis is already over his season average.
Chances are if there's a Blue Jay in the building, Ted will point that individual out. Blue Jay pride, right?
Alma Mater a little love, right?
Sure.
Suicide prevention, intervention, and response, as well as grief support for surviving family members and friends. Donate today and learn more at communityforhope.org. We will have a special interview at halftime with the executive director for Community of Hope. Meanwhile, the Herd, quick answer here, and a foul under this table.
Hopefully it's more high shoes.
There's a little candy dish sitting right in front of us. It's supposed to be for the players, though, BJ.
So tempting. I'll try to not make it that annoying here during this broadcast.
Nembhard Cut off by Larrier and somehow still managed to hit the spinning shot. My goodness.
He's got 8. I'll mention it for a third time. Career high 33 on Saturday.
Bland had a hand in the face that time. Better defense by the Charge. Mack supplying the defense that time. Good ball movement. And Landers long on that shot. Inside to Jones. Kicks it out. Bland open in the right corner and missed. Back the other way quickly. And Jemerrio Jones just rips that one away. And then they gave it right back. Nembhard, this is easy stuffing for R.J. Nembhard Jr.
Got a little interesting late as Nembhard went up, able to get it down.
Yeah, sometimes you go up and the bounce isn't quite there. And LeCue is fouled by Fulk.
Elsewhere.
On a night where we are celebrating Star Wars night here, he is certainly a Skywalker.
Yes, sir.
There's a few of them out here tonight.
Rajon Tucker may have something to say about that a little bit later on.
Evans looking for an opening. Good defense by Rajon. Now Evans. Mid-range jumper misses. Gabriel with the rebound. He wants to push. Splits the defenders, and somebody got a hand in there on it. And then Waters whistled for the foul and chasing. So that'll be the second personal foul on Tremont. Third team foul with 4:26 to go in the half. And Sheldon Mack with a three-pointer and a message for the Herd bench.
Yeah, right off the screen, caught it, let it go, knocked it home, and then let the Herd bench know about it.
LeCue, step back, off the mark. Back come the Charge, and Mack. Oh, look.
The lead official there, the trail official, Caitlin, coming in. She probably had a better look at it. They have a quick conversation. Those tend to even themselves out throughout the night.
Waters, short on the jumper. And the ball will belong. Yeah, switch from Canton to Cleveland this year. Of course, they are the NBA affiliate of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The all-encompassing areas now that normally surround cities. You know, look at Wisconsin and number of people traveling to Oshkosh Arena from all over the state, taking a little G League ball.
Well, not only Chase, of course, UW Green Bay fans familiar with that. Home of Cleveland State. Green Bay about a 45-minute drive north of town here. That's going to be a turnover as Nembhard stepped on.
I think Newman was convinced that he stepped on the line. I'm going to guess he's going to take a peek at that one once they do a film session.
I think it was a pretty good call.
It sure looked like he was hugging that sideline.
Waters drops it off to Gabriel. Jones kept it alive. Now Waters. What an assist. Finished by Gabriel.
Yeah, the delivery was really good. I think the finish was equally as good. Wenyan adjusting to Taco coming and laying it in.
Newman with the miss. Now Rajon wants to push, and Nembhard with the foul. For that one, bring kids out. Get your tickets at wisconsinherd.com. Ted and BJ with you tonight. 2:25 remaining in this first half. Herd trailing by 5 in a very entertaining game. Third meeting between these two teams this season.
Another zone look for the Charge as they come out of timeout. Forces a three-pointer by Tucker.
Rajon coming off that 23-point game last Sunday. sitting with 2 points tonight.
1 for 4 for him to start.
Blocked by Wenyen Gabriel. Inside, and Jones had his shot blocked. Back the other way we go. Drop off, and the finish by Malik Newman. Well, a great job by Rajon to get back and cut off Nemard, but Newman was the next man down the floor. Great feed. Now inside to Gabriel, and I don't know how Wenyen got that with the Wisconsin Herd since the showcase. Had a couple of stops with some NBA teams, 10-day contracts.
It was a really nice sight to see, I think, for a lot of Herd fans and for Coach Jason Allen to get Wenyen back.
Well, we say it all the time. We had, 5 guys?
NBA team.
Yeah, we'll certainly enjoy them while they're here in the G League. That's why we invite you to come out Saturday and throughout the season to check out these guys right on the verge of playing at the next level in the NBA. Guys like Tremont Waters misses that shot. Gabriel.
Dora. There were a lot of firepower here on Sunday.
Yeah, on any given night, you never know who the Milwaukee Bucks are going to send our way. Nemard buries the 3. Wow, nothing but net that time. Well, you thought he might have a big night. He's had a nice week, 15 points in this one so far. Tucker spinning. Missed the shot, though. And Hustis cleans it up. And Jones with the foul. Just gets the kind roll. And it's a 10-point lead now. Largest lead of the game for the Charge.
You see coaches oftentimes may take a technical for a call later in the game. That may be the case for Rajon here.
Shot on the way by Larry, or excuse me, it was Bland knocks it down.
With Taco running right at his face as well.
Final seconds now. Nemard trying to get to the hoop. Blocked by Rajon. And the first half got Roy's Bar coming up, Milwaukee Burger Company.
You want to really, we could get, you want a really inside story on Leroy's. You ever heard of dart ball?
Dart ball?
Dart ball.
No. Rajon Tucker is blocked.
Tiptoe getting into this comment.
Yeah, Rajon struggled a bit offensively in that first half. Only 2 points. 1 of 5 shooting. And Tremont Waters knocks down that shot. He's got 12 points in the game now.
And it's 4-3, so all 12 coming from distance. So dart ball, picture a giant square board with a baseball field and steel tip darts that you throw underhand.
Ah, underhand.
Yeah, you try to get base hits and triples. And anyway, one of the league sponsors happened to be and is Leroy's.
Ah,
so
perfect.
Yeah, I'll tie it all in before the season's over.
And that's one of the upcoming Wisconsin Herd Bar Network venues, so to check that out. Waters had a good look at it, misses that shot. Herd shot 41% in that first half. Charge didn't shoot much better, just over 44%, but when you get shots like that, that percentage is going to go up. Taco Fall now with 6 points in the game.
I don't know what you do if you're Delorier.
And Wenyen Gabriel with the two-handed flush. Fall was a little late recovering.
Great baseline cut by Wenyen.
Wenyen is certainly settled in a little bit more as Ballack hits another 3-ball.
That's his 4th. He's up to 15 now. Lightning quick trigger for Ballack.
Gabriel. Inside, outside game for Wenyen.
He was out early in pregame working on that shot from the outside. gets one to go here. He's got 14.
Well, and he matched up with Taco right away in this game and was certainly affected. At least the shots were affected by Taco early on, but Wenyan's made a nice adjustment since the beginning of the game, and Ballack getting to the hoop first.
Yeah, the lefty, I don't know if he put enough English on it initially, but just enough to squeeze it in.
Gabriel draws the defense, kicks it out to Rajon. Rajon's off the mark, rebound Ballack. And another three ball by Hurd can keep the charge to under 100 points tonight, because if they do, one lucky fan will win Steinhaffel's 100-point promotion and win an $1,100 gift card to Steinhaffel's. Waters buries the three-pointer. Well, 100-point promotion. That gift card might be pretty safe tonight.
It might be pretty safe all year long in the G League.
Well, you thought maybe coming into this one, the way the Charge have struggled a bit since the start of the regular season, just they can't hold the Charge to only 25 more points in the next quarter and 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
So you say that, and we were joking about that on Sunday. College Park had 92 to end the third. They didn't hit the 100 mark until just over six minutes left in the fourth.
Scott's shot is blocked. And Waters is heating up. Look at that. Come on, Waters. Now 6 made three-pointers in the game, 18 points on the night.
Yeah, so far here in the second half, it's been Waters and Ballack going back and forth from deep. Ballack, Ted, you were talking about pace early in this one for the Herd, but if you take a look, fast break points right now, 22-10 in favor of Cleveland.
Get a foul on Gilmore. Nemard with the free throw to make it 77-69. Waters wants to try it again. That time he's short. Bit of a heat check there. Not a bad looking shot though. Speaking of heat check, that is Ballack well beyond the top of the key.
Yeah, I don't think you mind either of those with the way those two guys were rolling to start.
And Jones, great change of direction. The spin, it's Jemerrio Jones.
And showed it, and Eustace went flying by. He's got that energy and the mentality of the wily veteran as LeCue goes down.
Ballack draws the defense, kicks to the corner. Eustace is off the mark. Rebound, Tucker. Rajon out to Gilmore. That is a long miss. Hit hard off the back of the iron, but an offensive rebound, extra opportunity. Gilmore, another offensive rebound. That is blocked by Eustace. And now Gilmore with the steal. Tucker looking for the flush. Missed the shot. Wanted a foul on that, but back come the Charge. And now Gilmore. Wow. The pace of this one right now. JJ. His pass is picked off, and this is Nemard. Just lay it in to extend the lead, 79-71. Wow.
That was quite a stretch. About 4 possessions each way.
Waters. That one is broken up.
That's twice now thrown it away. The possession before that.
Well, after all that, still an 8-point game. Hard to believe.
The Charge bench. On the front row, the fan sitting between the table and the bench. Looking at the build for Landers, not surprised.
Bland is off the mark on that three ball. Hurd shooting 10 of 32 from that three-point line, just 31%. Better than the way they started, though, that's for sure. Q makes the extra pass to Bland. Now inside. Larrier, he's spinning in the block. And JJ with the rebound and the putback.
He's brought the energy and the effort. I know you hear that a lot, but he has brought it.
Him in this homestand coming up on Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Greensboro will be in town, so hope you can join us. Bring a friend or 10. Get your tickets at wisconsinherd.com. Good basketball this season once again for the Herd.
Joe Wolf's former squad.
Used to be the coach of the Greensboro Swarm. Inside, and it's Javin Delorier.
Delorier dunk counter up to 3 tonight for Javin.
Evans drops it off into the corner, and Landers trying to make an adjust.
We haven't seen that yet tonight. We'll see how the Herd handle the ball screens here in the second half.
Missed free throw and an opportunity here for the Herd. Give it right back. Evans with the steal. And then Evans is fouled on the other end.
I saw that. Yeah, that's a workout.
Health especially and safety protocols.
Especially at this level. I mean, 3 is a workout in the G League, but when you get down to 2, having to cover 94 feet.
Well, keeping everybody healthy, that's the main thing. Sometimes you gotta pick up a couple extra minutes refereeing and tackle fall. That's not even fair, is it?
Yeah, the surprising thing is it comes 3:33 here in the third quarter. His first rim rattler.
Taco's been relatively quiet in this game. Just his 8th point of the game. Re-signing with the Charge. So it'll be interesting to see how long he goes with this stretch with the Charge before somebody might take an opportunity to pick him up somewhere in the NBA.
They may look at.
You still have to time that up.
Correct.
I mean, you could goaltend every single time. I mean, it's literally the hand in the cookie jar.
You're talking about the transaction with Taco, and just look at the number of transactions across the league. I always wonder if there's a bunker, a filing cabinet somewhere that has a list of all the transactions throughout the course of a season.
What an opportunity, extra opportunities for these players.
Which I think makes their run that more impressive here. 5-3 since the break and the postponement. And to do it with a lot of guys that weren't there through the first part. Now we've seen familiar faces return. Wenyan Gabriel, Rajon Tucker.
Outlet to Larrier. Big Euro step off the glass. Nice finish by Terry Larrier.
Nearly lost it off the miss. You hear Coach Allen right in front of us yelling, go, 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 wanting to push that pace.
2-point game now. Well, you're right. The core is back with this Wisconsin Herd team. A very good core. One of them wiped off the records as they started over again in early January with the so-called regular season. A little different format this season.
If you're familiar with minor league baseball in the Midwest League, the first half, second half winners, kind of similar to that.
Yep. And look, Q flying through the air on Star Wars night. Amazing talent. Tie game, 83 apiece. And they're going to get LeCue bounces around and falls for RJ.
And his average, somewhat of a quiet 21.
Quiet 21, coming off that 33-point performance in his last outing. A lot of basketball left tonight. And LeCue gets all the way to the hoop.
Boy, right through the Charge defense. I didn't know if they were in a bit of a zone there or what, but nobody picking up LeCue.
Fadeaway jumper along the baseline is no good. Here comes Jones, floater in the paint. Too strong on that one. Jones, 9 points, 10 rebounds in this game. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Nembhard, little head fake. Good job by Larrier not to bite. Gets the steal, drops it off. Jalen LeCue! My goodness.
How about this squeeze pass from Larrier as well, and then it was liftoff.
He didn't need much room, did he? Wow. 2-point lead, Herd. About a 2-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock here at the end of the third. Off the mark.
Late in the shot clock, step back three. Chance here.
LeCue, final shot of the quarter is just off. Hey, don't forget to pick up all your tickets for the rest of the season for the Wisconsin Herd, including February 12th when the G League Ignite team comes to town. A lot about them. Future NBA stars. A lot of them coming out of high school. It's going to be an exciting night, February 12th. The NBA G League Ignite team coming to town.
Yeah, that's one that.
To town. It's a 7 o'clock game, so let's fill this building here in Oshkosh. Start of the fourth quarter. Charge tie the game at 87 apiece. It's Ted and BJ with you tonight. Larrier. You got guys like Larrier on the bench trying to fight for minutes, and you see when they do get their minutes, the impact they can have.
Yeah, it's a really good mix. I think you start and you look at what, for any team in the league, what are they operating with at the point guard position? Well, Tremont Waters really good. They've got a star in Rajon Tucker, and the addition.
Nembhard with the free throw, good for 2 points. He's got 25 points on the night. Tucker into the paint, bounces it around on the rim, looking for a foul, didn't get it, but he will take the 2 points.
That's just a muscle it up, muscle it home bucket by Rajon Tucker.
Yeah, and it has been a frustrating night offensively for Rajon, who has now 4 points in the game. Coming off that 23-point performance. Now he's got the rebound. He's out on the fast break, drops it off to Jalen LeCue.
The adjustment at the end from LeCue to avoid the block and throw it down.
Great dish, great finish. Now LeCue with the rebound. Herd looking to build on a 5-point lead. Pass broken up, but Larrier somehow ends up with it, and the putback. And during that timeout, as the Herd have come out strong here to start the fourth quarter.
It may be sub-zero outside, but the sharing here by the Herd offensively has been red hot inside Oshkosh Arena. 28 assists on 36 made baskets.
Inside to Taco, and hard to stop that. Gabriel. Ends up being a turnover, but the Herd get it right back. Now Narcissus has his shot blocked by Taco. And now Taco just kind of imposing his will on both ends of the court. Another bucket by Nembhard.
Take a look there, 27 now for Nembhard. He set a career high for now the fourth reference here in this broadcast. 33 on Saturday.
Opportunity to top that tonight. Has won the battle in the paint in this game so far.
Yeah, 48 points in the paint. Awfully impressive by Wisconsin tonight.
Larrier gets the hometown bounce.
His game is so nice. He's so smooth from the outside, but at 6'7", has the ability inside to be long, lanky.
Big time rejection. Narcissus got that one. Now Fall picks up the loose ball before the shot.
There could have been a 3-second call here before the foul.
And the Herd player is also asking for a travel, just anything.
Yes.
The defense here, Larry, or pull up from the free throw line, good from 15.
A couple of different options. Had Bland on his right. He got to his spot, knocked it down.
Terry can really turn it on offensively. Inside, little dish to Taco and another two.
Yeah, if he touches it near or around that restricted area, it's easy money for Taco.
And before the shot,
with a question on his face.
Six-point lead for the Herd. Fall tries to keep it alive, but it's JJ coming away with the rebound, his 11th of the game, and that one gets poked away. Turnover, give to Taco for the flush. Taco having a big fourth quarter.
Secretly hoping he wasn't going to jump to dunk that. Just reach up and put it down.
Doesn't need much of a jump, does he? 4-point lead for the Herd. Ballack dropped it off to Fall, who kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, rebound Ballack to the corner again. Newman tries. He's long, and another offensive rebound.
There has been a concerted effort to get that ball inside and get Taco involved with at least the start of the offense.
At that time, they had a couple of guys working on Taco to make sure he didn't get too close to that hoop. And that's what it's going to take the last 7 minutes of this game. 1-point game. Gabriel looks for the three-pointer, misses. Evans with the rebound. Charged with a chance to take the lead once again. Poked away, and the charge will get
Sunday, up until the fourth quarter, where the Herd held College Park to 15. That was back and forth for the majority of this one. This one's been close all night.
Evans off the mark, but another offensive rebound. Herd got to find a way to clean up the glass here. And then we get the Herd get the stop they were looking for. 101-100. Gabriel gets all the way to the hoop. Count the
If and when he gets one more run on the floor.
Gabriel missed the free throw, but the Herd get it back on the offensive rebound. And they'll stop the close victory if they can pull it off here. Still a lot of time with 6:08 to go. The Q. Give him a little room here. 3 on the shot clock. LeCue steps back, misses the shot. Jones trying to keep it alive, but Eustace with a strong rebound. Nemard will now set up the offense. 13 on the shot clock. RJ, pull-up jumper, top of the key. Miss. Scott with the offensive rebound. Now Ballack. Oh, has he been hot tonight?
Yeah, came out scorching in that third quarter and then had been quiet since. Hits one to give him 23 for the night.
Rajon with the free throw. Good for a couple of points. He's got 6 on the night.
A rough night scoring for Rajon, but 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He finds other ways to affect ball games.
Evans nowhere to go. Kicks it outside. This shot, and Jemerrio Jones with rebound number 12. LeCue into the paint, draws the defense. The Herd will pull it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Gabriel working from the corner. Gets it inside, working on Trey Scott, and wins the battle.
I think Scott was expecting Wenyan to spin baseline, and he just kept.
3 in the regular season. And the Cleveland Charge, of course, looking for a much-needed win, just 1-5 to start the regular season. And they look pretty good tonight. Nemard. Kick it around, they find Houston open for the shot, kept alive on the tipped rebound. Ballack falling in the paint. They get it to Houston for another opportunity. In and out, Taco's got it. And now working against Delorier, wins that battle. Well, you can't give him those extra opportunities in a close game like this. Now back the other way, LeCue misses, but and knocks it down. What a game he's had. LeCue now, 23 points in the game, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. The 7 assists, a new career high. Bench, 4:02 remaining. Nemard lost the handle for a moment. Threw up a wild shot, rebounded by Delorier, and here come the Herd. Inside to Gabriel, and he is fouled.
Sure, yeah.
Where's the
I suppose, yeah, probably in your hand right now.
Good job by the Herd to keep that missed free throw alive. Jones, season opening, tries to reverse layup. And then it gets tied.
Ooh.
Gabriel too strong with that.
When Delorier had position, if he catches that, or if the tip wasn't so hard, that's an easy bucket for Delorier.
So a missed opportunity for the Herd. Still lead by 4. Nemard, he's had the hot hand, and that continues. 32 points in the game for R.J. Nemard as Jason Allen to the rim. He was drawing the defense and kicking it out, and that's resulted in those 7 assists.
Flat out got himself going by getting to that rim. He had 14 off the bench on Sunday. He was kind of the odd man out with all of the assets from the Bucks up, so not in the starting lineup, but came in and contributed 14 off the bench, 23 tonight in the starting lineup.
Well, you've been waiting for Rajon to get started tonight, and that's a big bucket.
1 for 23 before that one.
In the regular season.
In the regular season, and since the restart and the shutdown.
But a big 3 for Rajon, who's got 9 points now. Now we've seen and that is a miss.
Had a crack at a new career high there.
His first miss from the free throw line. He was a perfect 4 for 4 before that free throw. He's stuck at 32.
Stuck at 32, just 32.
And Waters challenges the big guy and finishes at the rim.
Threw some English on the cue ball there, got it to drop.
Waters a little smile there. Getting the best of his former teammate. Taco says, yeah, but I got a few tricks too.
I don't know what you want there if you're the Herd. You want to tie up and then have to jump against Taco? Probably wanting a travel.
Under 2 minutes to go. 5-point lead for the Herd. They've got the ball. Gabriel knew that one was off the mark as soon as it left his hands as he tried to grab that offensive rebound. And a new high for him at 34 points. 3-point game.
Not a bad stretch for R.J. Nemard, huh?
Back-to-back games. 33 and tonight 34 points. Herd trying to figure out a way to pick up another win in a tight one. Rajon cut off. They kick it back out. LeCue is going to be fouled. 64%, as you mentioned, on the season, but tonight closer to 78%. And Jalen LeCue, a big part of that, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 25 points in the game for Jalen. Leading scorer for the Herd tonight. Nemard creates some space from Waters, but it was Jemerrio Jones from the backside that got the block. Big defensive stop for the Herd. 5-point lead and under a minute to go.
Watch a late baseline cut here.
7 on the shot clock. Rajon floater. No good, but Jemerrio Jones brings in the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Rajon Tucker. They left.
Point makes by him here in the fourth.
So an 8-point lead to protect for the Herd. Shot from the corner is a miss. Offensive rebound. Gabriel challenges, does a good job not to foul them. Herd looking for another win. Trying to make it 5 out of their last 6. Off the mark, the shot clock is off. Ballack gets the offensive rebound, throws up a 3, misses. Now Nemard. Steps in, misses the shot. LeCue with the rebound, and that's going to do it. Well,